This here is the Tata Tiago iCNG with the dual cylinder technology, and here we have its XT second top variant. We'll be talking about each and every detail of the Tiago CNG 2023's XT variant in this video. So do not forget to subscribe to our channel and also turn on the bell icon so that you keep getting our latest interesting updates from time to time. Powered by the 1.2 litre naturally aspirated 3-cylinder petrol engine, the Tiago CNG generates about 73 PS of power in the CNG mode along with 95 Newton meters of torque. So there aren't many feature-wise improvements in this vehicle, but of course we have the new twin-cylinder technology like the Tata Punch and the Tata Altroz in this mini hatchback from Tata Motors. First come first, let's begin with the headlamp setup. So here we have a halogen based headlamp setup, and it's quite basic. We get a reflector based setup over here along with halogen based indicators. If we move down, we get an housing for the fog lamp setup, but this being the second top variant, we miss onto the fog lamps, but we definitely have a few piano black inserts along with the placement of the tow hook. The grille has been finished in piano black again along with the chrome finished humanity line. Moving on to the side profile now, we get 14-inch styled wheels in this XT trim, and the exact tire size happens to be 175/65 R14. These aren't alloy wheels, but these are steel rims that are look-alikes of alloy wheels. The ground clearance here is about 168 mm. The vehicle is unladen. The ORVMs have been finished in piano black, and we get LED turn indicators over here, and these are electrically adjustable, not retractable. Let me just show you the key fob before we move into the cabin, and we get a jackknife foldable key fob. No keyless entry or push button start has been offered over here, and here we have a button for our follow me home headlamps as well. The B pillar has been blacked out definitely, and if I open the door pad for you,
well, I'm sure by now all of you are aware that Woodmo are the online expert when it comes to spare parts, and the best point is that they have the spare parts for all vehicles available in India. So even if your car is out of production now, maybe you have a large generation model, even then they have the spare part available. They have the entire catalog, and the best point is that they have the same spare part from a host of different component makers, which gives you great flexibility in the pricing overall. So check them out today. Check out the app. It's available both for iOS as well as Android devices, and also check out the website for the latest schemes as well as offers.
the door has been finished in dual tone plastics of grey and black color. We get all 4 power windows. These are the ORVM adjustments, and the door handle has been finished in plain black plastics. This is the speaker placement because we have 4 speakers on offer in this XT variant along with a few cubbyhole spaces. The seats are finished in fabric, but the good touch here is that they are offering you height adjustment, and at a price point of about 7.34 lakh rupees ex showroom for this particular trim, you get a decent set of features over here. Moving down further, the lamp cluster is quite similar to the petrol counterpart of this hatchback, and this is completely halogen based along with halogen based indicators. So every element here is halogen based. We get twin parking sensors on the lower bumper along with a bit of plastic cladding. No reverse parking camera on offer. This is the iCNG badging, and we do not get any request sensor of any sort to access the boot. You'll have to manually open it using the key fob. No wiper or defogger on offer either. This is the high mount brake stop lamp. Now if we access the boot, this here is the boot, and we do not have any official figures of how big the boot is in terms of volume, but we definitely have the twin cylinders placed over here, and these are about 12 kg in terms of capacity and can fill up to 7 to 8 kgs of gas. The petrol tank here is of 35 liter capacity. The seats here are bench folding, so you will have to bench fold the second row seats, and overall the boot space here is decent, not as good as the Tata Punch, but definitely you can put a decent amount of luggage over here. These are the interiors of the Tiago XT iCNG. So in terms of general safety features, this car is offering you 2 airbags, ABS with EBD and corner stability control. Apart from that, for the CNG kit, we get direct start in CNG and thermal incident protection, etc. We also get a micro switch which does not allow the vehicle to start in case the fuel lid is open. The steering wheel here is tilt adjustable and we get steering mounted audio controls like we've seen in case of the Tata Punch and the Tata Altroz CNG as well. You also get a small number of voice command options, and these are definitely the controls for your infotainment system. On the left hand side we get controls for our wipers, on the right hand side we get controls for our headlamps, and this is the headlamp leveling toggle. The MID has been carried on from the previous iteration of the Tiago itself, so we get a fuel gauge for our CNG and definitely a fuel gauge for petrol. We get 2 toggles here for our modes, and one is to set the time, date, etc. So it's been kept quite basic, but it does the job pretty well. If we move on to the center console, we get this 2-din infotainment system, or rather a music system from Harman. If we move on to the higher trim, which is the XZ Plus CNG trim, we'll be seeing a 7-inch infotainment system over here. This here offers you Bluetooth connectivity, and you can see we get capacitive buttons here. We do not get any physical knobs. This is the button to switch to and fro from CNG. This is the manual climate control setup. We get a Type A USB along with a 12-volt charging socket and a small amount of storage spaces. No changes over here. This is the same center console that we've seen on the regular Tiago and the previous Tiago CNG. Twin cup holders, manual handbrake, etc. We get reverse parking sensors here, but no reverse parking camera. This here is the glove box, which is actually quite impressive, and we get twin compartments over here. This is the manually dimming IRVM. Here we get a vanity mirror for the passenger, and for the driver we have a conventional ticket holder. So these were the interiors of the Tiago iCNG. Do let us know your opinions on this vehicle. So this was all about this particular trim. Do let us know if you have any other suggestions or you want us to cover any other variants of the new iCNG range. Thank you so much for watching this video.